To accentuate the positive, this film has one of the best casts I've ever seen. Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, Bolo, Yuen Biao, James Tien, an actor called Ching Ying Lam, who I really like from a movie called The Prodigal Son that nobody else ever talks about. And am I really going to get to see Jackie Chan versus Bolo Yeung? Oh my, this is a treat. Jackie Chan versus Chong Li from Bloodsport. This is going to be epic. Bolo is such a good villain. Or maybe they'll flip the script. This may just be me, but I'd quite like to have gotten a movie with Bolo as the hero and Jackie Chan as the villain. Bolo may be a lovely guy in real life, but he just walks in shot and he barely even needs build-up as a villain. Just have him do this face and you don't even need to write a plot. This movie is a slam dunk, surely. Just get Jackie Chan fighting against Sammo or Biao Yuen and it'll be great. Now, the showdown at the end of the film is good. The last 10 minutes or so, there are a load of enjoyable fights. Enjoyable fights that do not involve Bolo Yeung. Bolo is not the villain in this film. Bolo Yeung is playing a bit part of a man in a dentist's office for 2 minutes and then he sods off. Bolo is reduced to a dental cameo. Why is Bolo barely in this film? Granted, the film does have the cute female lead fighting this Japanese lady and dear lord, Disney. She doesn't even need CGI, just paint her green and you have She-Hulk. Jackie Chan fights against... not a clue. Some effing guy who wasn't really in the film, whose name I don't even know. I think his name was Guy Who Stood Near a Door Once. The film had tight fight sequences with all of the good guys, but the fights got no build-up. How do you F this up? Well, it's quite easy it seems. All you have to do is take a stellar cast of martial arts legends and then barely have them in the film, and instead spend over an hour of the movie doing bad dick jokes. So where did it all go wrong? Chan and Biao are playing Hong Kong policemen and they're on the trail of a dirty cop played by Ching Ying Lam. They track him to Japan, he spots them, there's a car chase, he runs into an amusement park and then... ninjas. Just out of nowhere. Bam! Ninjas! And no one's even shocked in the crowd. This just looks like a normal, everyday occurrence in Japan. Okay, random, but I'll take it. What I won't take is that Biao gets captured by the ninjas about 5 minutes into the film. Would you care to guess, in this 90-minute long movie, when we next get to see Yuen Biao? He doesn't appear on camera for the next 80 minutes. And when he finally returns, he's in the film for 5 minutes. And Lam barely gets to do anything. Yuen Biao might not be as famous as Jackie Chan in the West, but he did amazing fight scenes. You don't even need to write him dialogue, just point a camera at him and let him cook. And Jackie, after the opening, he's gone for an hour. How do you mess this up? This film could have been a great kung fu movie, but it insists on instead trying to be a comedy. And a lot of the actors are comedians. You've got Jackie Chan and Yuen Biao in your martial arts movie and you bench them to instead do knob gags. The plot kind of works against the film for me. After Jackie's partner gets kidnapped, he realises he can't call on the Hong Kong police for help. They'd be recognised by the dirty cop. So instead, he calls on a group of old friends from the orphanage he grew up in, who are now all hardened criminals. Sammo's in prison with James Tien as his warden, and Tien gets to do basically nothing. And that guy was in Fist of Fury with Bruce Lee. The police release Sammo and send him and his gang to Japan on a secret mission, which the gang agrees to, mostly because they fancy the female cop codenamed Busty. And I don't mean to be harsh, but the name is kind of false advertising. Now, if this character was played by Kate Upton, yeah, at least the codename would make sense. She probably needs athletic support engineered by NASA. The film then wastes a full hour on the gang's childish antics as they pester the policewoman repeatedly. Meanwhile, the Hong Kong police stage a fake bank robbery and send the gang to Japan, posing as the now rich robbers, all to infiltrate the group holding Yuen Biao. But the dirty cop recognises Sammo, and the gang all get captured and held for ransom. Sammo doesn't want to work with Jackie because Jackie's the one who sent him to jail, but eventually they break out all the prisoners, there's a bunch of fights, and Team Sammo wins. The plot kind of fails the film. The villains get almost no screen time or build up, so the stakes just aren't there. And that's a shame, because with this cast, the sky was the limit. It's like they had the Avengers of Hong Kong cinema and gave them a sitcom plot instead. The fights in this film are more modern, like police story, rather than traditional kung fu like The Young Master. When it's Sammo or Jackie, the speed and energy is solid. Jin Young Lam can do incredible fight scenes. Just look at him in The Prodigal Son. Yuan Biao, same deal. The Prodigal Son again. And this is what the movie gives us for their big end battle. The film chronically underuses the insane wealth of talent it had on set. It reminds me of Wheels on Meals, another Sammo directed film, where the comedy takes centre stage and the martial artist gets sidelined. Maybe this kind of comedy was what Hong Kong audiences wanted at the time, but to me it's incomprehensible. The movie has some of the best martial arts performers ever, and the finale spends time instead watching the comedians fight. And is the comedy even good? No, not really. Maybe it appealed to the Hong Kong audience at the time. There's a scene where Sammo's gang pretend to be ninjas, just so one of them can get captured and tied up to the hot policewoman. And as if that wasn't dumb enough, they switch places and try again. 4 times! And she falls for it. This is supposed to be a smart cop. They just won't leave her alone. After a shower, she gets into bed, only to find the whole gang have replaced her mattress with their bodies. One of them even tries to convince her that he needs to look up her nightie to make sure there aren't any ninjas hiding there. I think I tried that one on a girl when I was 16. It didn't work. This is what I got instead of world-class fight scenes. Jesus, Sammo, why did you do this to me? There's another scene in Japan where the gang try to order food from a Japanese waiter and they don't speak Japanese. So they mime to the waiter what they want. One pretends to be a chicken laying an egg. Another wants fruit juice and a sausage, so he mimes it by showing the waiter his Johnson. Then the food arrives, and instead of the large sausage he'd wanted, the waiter instead brings him a tiny mushroom on a plate. This is what I got instead of world-class fight scenes. Mime and knob jokes. So is My Lucky Stars worth watching? That depends on you. Parts of the film were good, but a lot like Wheels on Meals, it wastes so much time. Why did Jackie Chan go AWOL for a full hour in a Jackie Chan movie? Look at the box art. This is all a lie. It's a 90-minute Jackie Chan movie, and Jackie Chan is not in 2/3 of it. Biao Yuan gets captured by ninjas and is not in the movie for the next 80 minutes. With this cast, it could have been one of the greatest ever martial arts films. But if you like my description of the comedy, maybe this is the movie for you. It depends on what you're looking for. Maybe watch the end fight sequence on YouTube, and you can just skip the whole rest of the film. After the intro, the whole next hour does nothing really to build up the finale anyway. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Hopefully you had fun and enjoyed my pain. Maybe even hit the like button, it's free, you know. And you might even want to subscribe and come back for more next time. If you didn't enjoy it, let me know what didn't work for you, and maybe one day I won't be quite so bad at this. Hope springs eternal. Has this video tempted you to go and watch My Lucky Stars? Stay tuned, I'm still working on the interesting surprises.
What are you doing?
It must be the grapes. I got the shits.
Oh,